Hey guys, welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio and we are live every day at 8 p.m. Eastern Time with some retro gaming funness. And this is Space Quest 5. I am still going with a little bit of the manual because they're so awesome. You need to see this. Baby born with only one head. Yeah, my baby is a one-head mutant. There's like so much text. They took the effort. It's pretty crazy. Trash planet, and it puts you like in the zone, in the world of the Space Quest and the Space Quest 5 in particular. Transported bloopers. Yep. Oh, they did that in South Park. But Space Quest did it first. I always love this. And there's been I don't know if, no, this is not a real thing, but I read it and it's not really that funny. I thought it would be much funnier for Scummvm. Spaced out quests. Co-curator comes out of closet. What happened to Roger Wilco? Used to call me Hubba the Gut until I lost 500 pounds on the cellulite reducing plan. It's so easy, one revolting shake for breakfast and then one for lunch, and I'm not hungry till about 2. Then I have a sensible mid-afternoon snack, a nice big ogie with lots of mayo and cheese. For dinner I swing by gluttons for their all-you-can-eat rib fest. Cellulite's patented formula coats your digestive tract with space-age polymers which prevent absorption of unwanted calories. So you can eat till you're sick and still take off the unwanted weight. Gets the flab off fast. Elvis Wash. Wanted burger. Be all that you're not. Join the Starfleet and see the universe. Starcom. Scandal Rock Star Confederacy. I've done nothing wrong. Ramses. Yeah, his name is Ramses, but I remember reading it differently in the game. Like, it's not written exactly like this, I think. I'm not sure. Utran sweeps the galaxy. Family lost in space, each crew member to survive. Cavemen really did exist. Genetics. We play God, so you don't have to. At Genetics, we don't make the virus. We make it more virulent. We don't make the mold. We make it moldier. At Genetics, we don't make a lot of organisms you buy. We make a lot of the organisms you buy better. How computer games are made. This is long. This is like halfway through. Pretty crazy. Behind the scenes look on the set of Space Quest 5. Clearly. I think we can see here, this guy is Mark Crow, the guy who made this game, because usually it's the two guys from Andromeda, but for this game there was only Mark Crow, and then for some reason Space Quest 6 is made by Scott Murphy. Farmers. I think there was like problems between the two. Be the first on your planet to own live adorable space monkeys. Play God, create life in a bowl. Just add water, that's all it takes. Seconds, your cute cuddly space monkeys will hatch and come to life right before your eyes. Within seconds, you'll be on your way to hours of fun and bogus superiority as you and your friends dominate a lower life form. Space monkeys will fit your need to lord over others while bringing laughter and smiles in your otherwise pathetic, lonely, and insignificant life. So desperate to live, you can even train them. You'll laugh maniacally at the antics of these little monsters as they play and frolic. You all win insensitive abandons as they perform stunts. You'll never tire of watching them, knowing you hold their tiny destinies in your hands. Raising space monkeys is so easy, any idiot can do it. Feeding is never a problem because they eat each other. Anyone who loves pets will adore these little guys, would be megalomaniac, will treasure them as a great substitute for for world domination. Best of all, we'll show you how to teach them to obey your every command while avoiding embarrassing questions about the Prime Directive. Just remember not to feed them after midnight and to keep them away from alcohol. 3. A 1-year supply of super growth steroids for bigger, healthier space monkeys. Tiny little collars with tiny little name tags. A catalog of our other fine products including Space Apes, Space Marsupials, and Space Aardvarks. An incredible lushly rendered, spare no expense manual discussing the care, raising, training, breeding of space monkeys, bonus include 34 great recipes. Our famous unconditional you bought it, you own it guarantee in writing. Okay. Oh, this is like a mini walkthrough of the beginning of the game. This here you'll need because, yeah, Supreme Overlord of Arcturian Empire, conqueror of the Pleiades, and noted psychic astrologer. Year's pick of the coming year. I see a major shakeup coming from the Star Confederation in the next year or so. A huge scandal involving top officials in some kind of major illegal activity. I further predict they'll cover it up by blaming misconduct on a scapegoat, possibly a janitor. Strike Commando will ship in the later half of the millennia. A horde of mutant space monsters will sweep through the Confederation, destroying everything in their path. Infamous gossip columnist Joni McPie will be mistaken for a space mutant and shot 250 times in the head by the Sequel Police. That's from Space Quest 4. Software industry mega giant Sierra Cosmos Online will finalize acquisition of IBM, Microsoft, and Garden Weasel. Millions of Space Quest fans will be baffled by the butt-headed copy protection scheme concealed within Gerg Draxon's predictions, which is here. Trachis, Lucazuk, Gingivitis, Monostat, Clorox, Gangularis, Commodore, Spacebar, PU, Spituni. These are all important. I know 210. You receive welcome new day. I won't read that. But yeah, it still goes on and on and on. Dynamics still going on. It's still going on. This fucking thing is still going on. Can you draw Drippy? Oh my god, that's awesome. Sleep through college. Earn your diploma while you sleep with the Crown Agent Correspondence School. What the fuck? Wacky pet pics. Elvis marries Oprah on TSN. And that is it. That took a while, but we finally got through it. And now on with the game. Bye-bye, manual. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Let's start this up. Yes, read Technobabble. See this. To place a domestic order with Sierra, blah blah blah, blah. To place it, blah. Game ins are available by phone, blah. 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 Used to quick. Wow. Wow, these are the instructions of the game. Ah. The promise. We want you to be happy with every Sierra product you purchase. Period. If for any reason you're unhappy with the product, return it within 30 days for an exchange or full refund. And if you bought it retail. Boom. That's how you do it. God damn it. You gotta tell us why you don't like it, otherwise we'll never get better. Send it back to us and we'll promise we'll make things right. If you bought it at the retail outlet, please send your original sales receipt. There you go, Mark Crow. Ken Williams is the CEO of Sierra, I think. David Sandgate, the programmer, art director. Captain's log, SCS Excalibur, stardate 2719.77. Fleet Admiral Roger Wilco commanding. The Excalibur is on course to investigate the mysterious disappearance of several ships in the uncharted region of space known as the Menudo Triangle. I no doubt I've selected for this mission. I no doubt I've been selected for this mission due to my great achievement as a military leader and matchless diplomatic skills. Okay, I was reading fast because I didn't know if... Okay, you have to click. I go forward with total confidence in my ship and my crew, yet I'm vaguely uneasy. I cannot put memories of traveling to the future and meeting my son out of my mind. Each night, my dreams are haunted by the image of the woman he said would one day be my wife. I know she's out there, somewhere. But that's not important right now. The fate of billions rides on the decisions I may have to make in the next several hours. As captain of the Star Confederacy proudest flagship, I must follow the supreme guideline. To boldly go where no man has... No. To bravely traverse where no creature has traversed. That's not it. Skip it. Admiral, strike ships coming in at .35. Alert, alert, alert. Shields up, battle station, lock weapons. Neutron beams locked, proton torpedoes armed. Tactical, fire neutral beams. Helm, hard to port. Cadet Wilco, what in the name of the 7-star cluster are you doing in the bridge simulator? Get your sorry carcass out of there and get back to class where you belong, Space Cadet. And if I catch you in there again without permission, I'll have you tossed out of the academy so fast you'll get warp disorientation. Simulation terminated. His illusions of spacefaring grandeur grew cruelly shattered by Captain Quirk. Roger Wilco exits from the bridge simulator in the hallways of the Star Confederacy Space Academy, where he has enrolled himself in an attempt to realize his lifelong dream of becoming a star captain. But our fearless former sanitation engineer has stumbled resolutely past these obstacles, pursuing his goal with unwavering determination, blissfully unaware that fate was about to hurl another spitball in his direction. And there you go. Let's just say this start. Let's put the speed rate something here. A bit more. Oh, that's a little fast. Okay. So there's a couple of things we can do here, but let's just do what we have to do. This is the door to conference room A. Ships of every size and description occupied the docking bay. This patrol craft was damaged in a skirmish with smugglers on the rim of the galaxy and is currently undergoing a major overhaul. Fortunately, it suffered less damage than the ship Roger tried to place in hyperspace before leaving space dock. This bulk cargo freighter contains supplies for the colony on Clorox 2. Trainers like this one are used to instruct cadets in basic spaceflight techniques. Due to the relative lack of skill by cadets, This ship suffers a high rate of attrition. The current record for number of shipwrecks stands at 3 and is currently held by Roger, which includes a notable incident where he totaled a ship without even leaving the hangar. Odds are 2 to 1 among his classmates that Raj will break his own record before graduating. You find yourself in yet another of the lovely and scenic StarCon Academy hallways. Check out the attractive light beige on dark beige color scheme and take a big whiff of that freshly cycled air. Ah. What is this? I always wonder what this panel does. I've never been able to figure out its function. The explanation was probably given in one of the many class lectures slept away during your tenure here at the Academy. In the bold and starring architecture departure from standard StarCon design specification, the decorators of this hallway originally opted for a taupe on desert tan color scheme. This hallway is one of 4 that encircles the Academy landing bay. Students, faculty, and members of the Star. Blah. Not interesting. His ship once belonged to the 2 guys from Andromeda, but was seized. One of them talked out on his 10,000 Bakazori tab in the Academy lounge. This sleek little beauty is for sale and can be yours for a mere 10,000 Bakazori. 1555 good cars, and ask for Fester Blatz. SCS Lollipop, a good ship. Parties to one of the Academy's classroom. Currently, the students in your Space Piloting 101 class are taking the StarCon aptitude test. Let's talk to them. Drop dead, welcome. Yeah, let's enter class. Sorry I'm late, Professor. You mean the StarCon aptitude test is today? Yes, sir, I'll get started right away. What's that? Come talk to you after class? Yes, sir. Okay. You can fail this, by the way. And I think I'm gonna fail it just to see, to show you the... You'll get flushed from the academy, literally. Whoop. Whoop. Maybe I'll sometimes just by doing that you can succeed. It's kinda dumb. The test's over already? Yes sir, I agree that cleaning the academic crest is an appropriate punishment for being late for class. I'll get right on it. So I think we did it. Fuck. No! Let's come back there and said they wanted to talk to him. This is weird. Whatever. I see where this goes, but there's a little animation when you come out of class that you know that you did the thing. I cannot go here. I will never be able to go there. You can pass by here. I'm kind of stuck here because you can't really advance in the mission. Or in the mission. In the mission. Right away, so I know right away. I know exactly what I'm doing. Okay, I think I can continue to advance, so... But yeah, I will not do that. I will reload. But I know you can fail this. So Gromko is commanding a Nova-class scout ship when he finds himself face to face with 3 Aurak battlecruisers. He should surrender in the face of impossible odds, pretend they aren't there, activate the ship's self-destruct, beam over and pick you up bouquet, reboot. So you do this, and then you can look at this guy or this guy, but this guy looks more intelligent, right? But this guy doesn't. Check out the brain. He's probably smarter than your whole family, and he says something else about this guy, I think. You have to wait till this guy goes around, then whoop. Okay. So it's beam over and pick you up bouquet. When encountering an alien ship for the first time, you should immediately open fire with every weapon at your disposal. Broadcast Wagner's Ride of the Valkyries over the comlink. That's like the... It's, I can't come up with it, but it's that big music that you hear when it's like... Dun, dun, dun. Beam your entire crew over the ship as a gesture of goodwill. B, then A. So, Ride of the Valkyrie, open fire. Yeah, I like that. I want this to be none of the above. Okay. So as you can see, I don't have to do this. he was like, what? Before beaming down to an unexplored planet for the first time, you should be sure to check to see that your seatbelt is fastened and the tray tables are locked securely in the upright position. Your fly. Your life insurance coverage, the Fetzer valve in your oxygen mask, the planet's atmospheric readings. I'll go with E, but let's see. Yes, it is! Yay! Whoop. You're marooned on an alien planet with no weapons and a killer android out for your blood. You should gather basic ingredients to make gunpowder and fashion cannon. Yeah, I know this. It's... Stuff a banana in its exhaust pipe. Drop a big rock on the robot and shout "Hasta la vista, baby." Roll in the mud to camouflage yourself. Climb a tree, flap your arms wildly, and scream "tweet tweet" at the top of your lungs in order to mimic the mating behaviors of the ruby-throated Arcturian swine falcon as a divisionary tactics. It's none of the above. You have to swing a crane into his face or so. Oh. So he says drop a big rock on the robot. But remember the stuff of banana. You're on a Niva with a partner and you notice his face is turning blue and he's clutching wildly at his throat. This is a sign that he will soon need a new partner. In a burst of creative insight, he was created a new dance called the Moonwalk. He is suffering from vitamin deficiency. He fell for the old golf ball in the hair rolls trick. Must be E. It is! Oh, it's A then E, so you will soon need a new partner, and E fell for the old... yeah, that's it, or whatever. Boop. To ensure that your crew's microwavable meals are eaten adequately and evenly on board your ship, aboard your ship, you should wrap everything in aluminum foil, cook each meal at the maximum power setting for 45 minutes, put a light space varmint in each meal so you can more easily determine when it is done, Uck the thing and settle for roasting winers on the maneuvering jets. Inject a radioactive plutonium isotope into each piece of food. When it glows, it's ready. I think it's E. Yeah, I think I was really lucky with those guesses. Ah, shit. C. Oh. Yeah, so I should just do this. Buster. Yeah, I wanted to show you, of course. Bye-bye! StarCon Academy is no place for slackers. Stop. If Grebe leaves the Crab Nebula at 32 GST Galactic Standard Time and travels at 975 million ZPM, how long will it take to him to reach planet Davicon 5 if he has the solar wind at his back? 49 hours, it will never reach Davicon 5. The solar wind is highly unstable. Standard days, never the neutron star at the center of the Crab Nebula is so massive that Grebe's ship can never reach escape velocity. I don't know. It's E. Yeah, there's a bunch of E's in there, so I was just lucky. The fact that the reason I know that I failed it because the first time I played the game I didn't know you could do this. It's E again, or the last one. I always pick the last one. How fast does light travel through vacuum? Depends whether it's upright or canister vacuum. Very, 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 very fast. Which is an example of fuzzy boundary. The area in space between two planetary bodies where a smaller third object is not clearly under the gravitational influence of either. It looks like that. This seems like a good... The event horizon of a supermassive black hole. The place where a receding airline gives way to bear scalp. The point at which the marginal utility of trying to squeeze the last bit of toothpaste from the tube is offset by the opportunity cost of going to the store for a new one. Yeah, I think it's this one. Look at his face. So good. Oh! It's A! To successfully accomplish a manual molecular reintegration bypass on a standard transporter unit, you should reverse the phase polarity, jiggle the handle, pray fervently to whatever deity you happen to believe in. C, then B, switch to US sprint? Switch to sprint, should say, to use? To US sprint? That's weird. Not the UK sprint. By the way, Sprint is definitely like a sponsor of this. That's over already. Yes, sir. Agree that cleaning the academy crest is an appropriate punishment for being late to class. I'll get right on it. Oh yeah, so it. Yeah, I really did the thing that I didn't want to do. Let's look at these ships here. An Alpha-class strike fighter from the colony worlds. This baby has it all: speed, maneuverability, and enough firepower to blast apart a comet. Too bad you'll probably never even get within shouting distance of one in your natural lifetime. Ships of every size and description occupy the docking bay. This aging behemoth has outlived its intended lifespan by several decades and will soon be heading for the scrapyards. This is the same... The StarCon registry lists the ship as the personal launch of Ambassador Beatrice Whitemaster from the G6 quadrant. You dimly recall hearing a name once before, but the effort to remember anything further results in nothing more than a storm of misfired brain synapses and a dull headache. I cannot go in there. No! And that though is definitely like a Simpson reference, of course, but it's pretty crazy because Simpson wasn't really a thing. It's like it just came out when this came out. You cram the thing in your pocket. You cram the safety cones into your seemingly bottomless pocket. I love that little animation, that kick animation, love it. What's this? A Delton frigate from the G6 squadron. Hopefully a ship like this will one day be yours, provided of course that you make it through StarCon Academy Regis rigorous training regiment. This three-man fighter was captured from the dreaded pirates of Pestulian during their daring attempt to escape the confines of Space Quest 3. Named for his beloved wife, this sleek corvette called Lady Plusbucker is reserved for the Academy Commandant's use exclusively. Recently, several freshmen were disciplined for scandalously altering the ship's name as a cadet initiation plan. Just another interesting but totally useless example of technological engineer at work. You have to go here now. I wanted to look at that. I wanted to look at the alien here. Cool. A pair of your cadet classmates. Screw yourself. Go open the airlock. So, these little spots here are not clean. Okay, let's go with this. Push the button on the thing. Now let's look at it. StarCon crest is dull and dingy. Looks like it could use a scrubbing. Let's do this. Cool. How does this thing work? Yow. So this here is like an example of the humor of this game. It's wacky, it's funny, but you'll soon understand that, like, when we'll get to 6, I'll point out the differences between, like, maybe it's Micro style or Scott Murphy, or maybe something else. I don't know if Scott Murphy, like, wrote the entirety of Space Quest 6, but there's so many jokes in there, so many stupid things, references, it's just crazy. Like at first I liked the 5th one more, but when you play a bunch of time, like all of them back to back, it just gets better from one to the other, honestly. It's pretty much like, there you go. That's how you do it. As you can see, Ambassador Whitemaster, we run a very tight ship here at the Academy. This institution is the pride of the StarCon Confederation, and one of the best of its kind in the known universe. It's nice to see our tax buckosaurs aren't going completely to waste, Captain Quirk. Here we are, Miss Wankmeister. This is the main rotunda. It was dedicated on stardate 09209. Ambassador? Excuse me, aren't you Roger Wilco, the man who foiled the Sarians some years back? Suddenly, it all comes rushing back. It's her! The woman from the holodisc in Space Quest 4! Oh, now's your big chance, Roger. Say something clever and romantic. Yeah. Way to sweep her back on her feet. Raj, nice to see you haven't lost your golden touch with woman. Excuse me, Ambassador, but we should be heading to the conference now. You're not at all what I expected, Wilco. See you around. Hold on a minute, cadet. That face. Looks like you missed a spot. Sir, you better watch your step. The floor is still really wet. Just a little bit. Slippery. Nice rock quirk. Is that a toupee or roadkill? You did that on purpose, Wilco. I'm placing you on double secret probation. One more screw up and your space cadet days are over. Let's go. You are not allowed beyond this point. What? Oh. Like I couldn't go. This is the animation I thought got before. The Grandmaster 2000. See SAT score. Gordon Freeman. I don't know if it's that, but it looks like it. Einstein, Albert Einstein, but it's inverse. But, and then Roger Wilco. Oh, no. What was that? Now, as I was saying, Ambassador Warmaster, we are a fairly remote installation. I simply can't spare the ships to launch this kind of operation you suggest. I'm afraid you don't understand the potential ramification of this problem, Admiral. If the sludge bandits continue to illegally dump toxic waste whenever and whenever they choose, the environmental consequences could be staggering. Entire planets could be devastated. I think you overstate the issue, Ambassador. Even so, we have more than enough ships on patrol to put a stop to these sludge bandits, as you call them. Look, Ambassador, we have top-notch ships staffed with the finest crew in the galaxy. Starcon accepts only the best and brightest for fleet academy training. You look, Rughead. Illegal dumping is going on in this sector right under your polyweave. Our patrols have located dumping sites on 4 planets in the G6 quadrant alone. Hey, this is made from real hair. Oops, I have already transmitted the coordinates to Starcon Central Command, along with a list of suspected sites that we haven't been able to check out yet. Well then, that settles it. Captain Quirk, you shall go to these sites and investigate Ambassador Winkmeister's allegations. Admiral, I'll be going along as an observer. I'm afraid that's impossible. Regulations strictly forbid civilian participation in military something. Oh, Admiral, I think having the ambassador along would be a good idea. I'm sure the two of us could develop a productive working relationship. Admiral, may I remind you that I am an official representative of the people of Quadrant G6, with full ambassadorial status, and as such, not subject to... This is my system and my people we're talking about here. I'm going out that ship and that's all there is to it. Case closed. We're maturing. Good day, gentlemen. I will not click anymore because each time I click, I miss the next one. No! Oh great, the savior of the universe in all its glory. Isn't there a mop somewhere with your name on it? That guy fell asleep right there on the left. Way to go, Raj. Another sterling performance. Yeah, I caught the jerk trying to sneak some answers off my test. Shh, here he comes. This is awful, I totally biffed on my SAT test. I'll never make captain now. That's too bad, Cadet Schplock. How'd you make out, Roger? I haven't seen my score yet. The SAT scores for a class are posted on the bulletin board, Raj. I sure you made out better than I did. Score! I'll run around here because you could, there's a couple of interesting encounters you can have if you're lucky. Usually I'm lucky enough to get them, but... Oh, there you go. Elvis. So that's one, and there's another one. Usually you get it right here, like in the next screen, but not coming out from here. We'll get it. Ah, there you go. Nice. Interestingly, that this is Sierra, and like LucasArts was making a lot of games right now, and yeah, it's fun that they made that reference. This is more of a like Star Trek parody than a Star Wars, but there's reference of both. A crowd of despotent students is huddled around the bulletin board. Nobody wants to talk to you. StarCon aptitude test results. Cadet Wilco, on behalf of the administration, I would like to congratulate you on receiving a perfect score on your SAT. Not in the entire history of StarCon Academy has a cadet achieved such high marks. You should be proud. On the recommendation of our test analysis computer system, you are to begin training for captaincy aboard one of the fine star cruisers. Captain Quirk will post your assignment. You've done the Academy proud. Sincerely, Current Chief Commanding Officer's name here. Your test results, maybe you ought to have it framed. That face. And there you go. And so, having undergone an intensive weekend captain's training seminar on the planet Oakhurst, Roger is shuttled to his new command, the SCS Eureka. Hey, that's not a starship, it's a garbage cow. Figures. Hello, sir. I'm Subcorporal Drool, your nav and weapons officer on this heap. Flows the name. I'm comm specialist, grade 4. Hello, crew. I'm your new commanding officer, Captain Roger Wilco. I know some of you may not be as excited to be serving under Eureka as I am, but I promise you this, we are going to be the best gosh darn garbage cow in the entire Star Confederation. We have nothing to fear but fear itself, so hold your heads high, man, we shall overcome. All we are is dust in the wind, born free running wild, with liberty and justice for all, so let's all be all we can be. Remember, it's not just a job, it's an adventure. No! Oh. It was the chair, really. Looks like we have a live one here, Flo. You said it, Drool. Woohoo! I'm a captain! Captain! Let's look around. Auxiliary smoke detector. Oh, interesting. Smoke detector. An audible subsonic emanates from the machinery on the ceiling of the bridge. If the bridge is the nerve center for a ship and the captain's its brain, well, then perhaps the Eureka could use a brain transplant. Drool mans the nav and weapon system of the Eureka. This automated computer console controls critical function of the Eureka, but what precisely these functions are, you haven't a clue. Auxiliary storage area is currently empty. This much sought after seat is referred to simply as the chair by junior officers aspiring to command a starship within the Confederation. Okay, let's talk to these people. Try that from the command chair. Okay, then. No, we'll do a little rundown of the ship first. Well, looky here. Our brand spanking new, speaking clean, neatly pressed captain has arrived. Pleased to meet you. Please, my friend called me Cliffy, but you can call me Clifford. I'm chief engineer for the Eureka. What the? Sorry about the mock, Captain. I dropped my wrench down the head. Now, if you'll excuse me, sir, I have some work to get back to. The engineering section for the Eureka. This is Cliffy's domain, and he's more at home here than a game programmer is at his computer. Okay, look this. Pipes like this one carry heated water to tank, blah blah blah. Not really interesting. This button activates the lift to the Eureka pod bay. The engineering section. You can do this. Oh, there's nothing in there. Trash compartment appears to be empty at a time, a good indication that someone isn't doing his job. This room serves the Eureka as both a transporter room and science lab. Needless to say, this has led to some interesting experiments by rambunctious crew members on past voyages. This computer is running a highly complex virtual reality program at the moment. This room serves as... This room... Cliffy has rigged the ND voice activation feature to the Eureka's transporter unit. Originally, he tried using a clapper, but after an embarrassing accident involving a visiting alien diplomat and a drop wrench, he opted for the current setup. A Abitu brand adaptive biological specimen container. An Abitu brand of the... Okay. This room... This chamber houses the Eureka's cryogenic cooler. Cliffy uses it to keep his Carina light chilled to a frosty 4 degrees Kelvin when it is not otherwise occupied. Red data lines streak across the face of this display. The output bears a startling resemblance to your most recent EEG reading. Okay, that's pretty much it. We can push this out. Yeah. This room is cooler with this out like that. And yeah, let's go. We could go here. Oh yeah, we'll do this. Command. Energize. ND transporter safety tip number 21. Beaming directly into deep space may cause serious injury or death. Oh, okay, sorry. Technically, we're in the like the space station, but I guess it's the same. This is your Chief's Engineer's Toolbox. It's filled with gadgets and gizmos Cliffy uses to keep the Eureka spaceworthy. Let's look at these. This is an adventure game, so I need to pick up everything I can from these. It's one of those nifty portable handheld vacuums. You know, the kind that can't even pick up breadcrumbs. Yes. And things haven't changed. This is still crappy. Like, we're about like 25 years later. This was made in I want to say 93. The last one was 91. Space Quest 4. So yeah, I want to say 93. I might be wrong. Usually 2 years between each of them. Was pretty good. Put inventory. You don't need this tool. So okay. Yes, I will need that. I will also need this. Spare fuse. This device is specifically designed to cut through shrink wraps and software packages. Oh, that's nice. Don't think you'll be able to wrench this tool away from Cliffy. It's a pizza wheel to cut your pizza pie. It's a pair of pliers. It has the appearance of a turkey baster. Wonder what Cliffy uses it for. A Schmear's brand craft alien laser cutting torch. Nice. A large drill. No, you don't need the drill. How he knows he doesn't need the drill but he needs the cutting torch? A hot glue gun. Great for laughs on unsuspecting party guests. No. They shouldn't make you pick up all these things. This is Cliffy's tool of choice when working on Eureka's delicate and temperamental electronic system. Oop. It's a small drill. You don't need a drill. It's a spark plug. You don't need a spark plug. It's a whatchamacallit. You don't need a whatchamacallit. It's a doohickey. You don't need the doohickey. It's a space gizmo. You don't need a space gizmo. It's a high-tech thingamabob. I don't know. You don't need a thingamabob. And a screwdriver. You don't need a screwdriver. Anti-set tablet. You do need some anti-set tablet. That's about how it was. There you go. You can clean up toolbox. In order not to irk Cliffy, you put back the tools where you found them. Boop, 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 boop. Exactly how it was. Except everything I took. Let's push this little red button here. What did that do? Oh yeah. A couple of those sounds here, not all of them, not this, that's a sound effect. But a couple of those sounds are MT32, and I'm pretty sure it might be the first time I played this game with the MT32. I wasn't sure it was better than Sound Blaster, but I did a lot of research. Well, I did a lot of research. I found a couple of videos, especially one that explained like exactly how Sound Blaster was. And isn't that great? Like there's a chip there that can play like sound effect samples, like voices, stuff like that. So that's nice. But most games wouldn't use that because that's like to use too much space on the disc, or yeah, forget about floppies. On floppy games with like a couple of sound effects or maybe one or two voices. Example like Might and Magic 3 in the intro, the guy talks for about like 30 seconds and that's about it. And that was the extent of it. But yeah, it would use MIDI for the music or ad-lib, and when you chose Sound Blaster for the sound effects, you would get also the ad-lib for the music, which is pretty crappy compared to good MIDI. And MT32 is usually pretty good and pretty faithful because Sierra, especially Sierra and a couple of other companies, would really use that MT-32 to the maximum. The Eureka is outfitted with a Star Roamer EVA pod for emergency repairs and rescue mission. That's why in Space Quest 3 in the intro, Roger says, "Where am I?" And that comes from the MT-33, like a MIDI sampler. If you know what MIDI is, I won't explain it. The Eureka spot bay is probably one of the least used area of the ship. None of the crew like to come here because this is where the previous captain had his accident. What happened? This compartment used to store a reader mask. Just picks it up. This was Cliffy's favorite pressure suit until the seat ripped out in his last tour of duty. It's pretty much... We'll have to come back here. It's pretty much it. Airlock. Oh, you can do a couple of funny stuff here, I guess. Airlock. It lets you do that now. Not a life form detected into... No! Bye! Nice move, Ace. Really spectacular. Bye-bye. Is there something else we can do here? Pod rotation. We can do this. Always find this completely... As a kid, like just this little animation here, we'll do that again because I love it. Even this, like I would find like so nice. It's like 5 frames of animation. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 10. Maybe. But it's still awesome. Intercom. Cliffy scavenged a microphone and speaker from this intercom to rig up a voice-activated flush mechanism for the Eureka's head. When the rest of the crew balked at having to say "bombs away" each time they used the facilities, he hooked it up to the transporter unit instead. Yeah, as a kid I didn't understand what Ed is, but Ed is the bathroom, I guess. Wasn't there more to do? Oh, there's another thing I can do here. I should do it before forgetting about it. This will be for way later, but I don't care. I'm picking it up right now. Boom. Like that boom. I don't remember that boom. I know it's specific, but I've played this game to death. It was my favorite Space Quest for a while. Well, until Space Quest 6 came out. And even when Space Quest 6 came out, like I said before, I wasn't in love with Space Quest 6 at first. It was a slow burn. But eventually I just... There's one joke that nowadays when I play it, I don't find it as funny, but back in the day was like my favorite joke in the whole, like in any video game for a while. Yeah, let's go back to the... Let's get out of this starport. It's the chair. Small monitors display information on the status of various functions on the Eureka and providing a means of intra-ship communication. Small monitor display information. This massive door, the station vehicle bay are visible on the view screen. You are seated. Okay, let's have some fun here. No, let's just... Can we like lay in a course? Oh, we need clearance. Okay, we'll do that later. We'll just talk to our crew. Since we'll be working together, I thought it would be nice if we got to know each other a bit. I'm sure you did, sir, but it won't. Sheesh, who poured vinegar in your breakfast flakes this morning? My life stinks and it's all your fault, sir. I don't follow you. You're a man, right? Yes. Well, there you go. What was your previous posting, crewman? Previously, I was assigned to Phlegma, sir. But the self-important male swine, I mean captain, and I didn't see eye to eye. He was just like my 4th husband. You'll have to excuse Flo, she has a bit of a problem dealing with male authority figures. But she's really not so bad after you get to know her. Can it, lobster boy? What happy set of circumstances left the Eureka captain chair open for me? Eureka's previous commanding officer accidentally fell out the airlock without a spacesuit. That's terrible. If you say so, sir. I love her. Tell me a little about yourself, Jewel. My personal life is none of your business, sir. I'm just trying to create a friendly atmosphere here. Sub-Corporal, we may be together for a long while. Doubtful, sir. How long have you served the Eureka, Sub-Corporal? Too long. As soon as my tour is up, I'm out of here. Why is that, Corporal? My career in StarCon hasn't exactly skyrocketed, sir. I rather hoped I wouldn't spend the last years of it on a garbage cow. Well, maybe there's something I can do to help. Not likely, Captain. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some work to get back to. What can I do to help you perform your job more efficiently? Stay out of my way, sir. Well, we have a friendly crew here. Very friendly. Let's hail some ships. Hailing, sir. This is the SCS Goliath. Who's using this frequency? Oh, I might have known. It's you, Wilco. Just what in the name of 7-star cluster do you think you're doing? I was just testing out the comm circuits. You pinhead. This is a priority frequency. Now get off this frequency and stay off. Ambassador Wankmeister and I have an important mission ahead of us. And we don't need to be disturbed by idle prattle on the comlink. Goliath out. Sprint. L Starcom? We are clear for departure, sir. We are ordered to proceed to Gangularis, PU, and kiss your ass goodbye. For refused recovery. Okay. Who? L planet. There's no planet, but whatever. We can't transmit beyond the interior of the station while we're inside it. Status report. Our last order were to proceed to garbage pickups. Where, like, when you don't know what to do in the game, well, a couple of places in the game, you could be lost. Well, status report will kind of tell you what to do. Act busy. Okie dokie. Abandoned ship. Are you kidding now? What in the Pleiades for? You. Activate RRS. Yeah, right. RS I think is for picking up trash, I think. Fire. Oh, I should have done with that thing closed. Will he really fire? I'm sure the Star Confederacy wouldn't appreciate it if you blew a hole in the side of one of their stations, Captain. Light speed, standard orbit, status report. Things fine. Phase of action. Phase of action. You gotta be kidding. Wait, shields. I love that bump at the end. I'll save because one of these is bad. You rang? Status. Ship is running fine. Anything else? Cloak. Not bloody likely. More power. She can't take much more, Captain. I've always wanted to say that. Anything else? Forget it. Doesn't Kimberly have a science officer? Oh, I can look at these buttons, I guess. No, not even. Oh, yeah, science officer, and this is the... It says engineering, whatever. This is for the automatic. You can do this. Is the self-destruct mechanism. I'm sure you're gonna have a blast, Captain, but we've gotta run. It's funny that you cannot, as a failsafe function which prevents it from being shut down once activated. Oh, that's nice. I almost deleted my save. Yeah, close that please. Get out. And we have to go to a bunch of planets, which I have the coordinates right here. In the manual, the place I told you before. Right here? Yeah, right here. Boom. So we have to go where? Status? Let's go to Gangularis first. So Gangularis. Gangularis. Yeah, I'll show you. Gangularis is 71552. Oh. So what you do is you lay in a course 71552. I think that was it. 71552. And then you light speed. We'll go to warp as soon as we clear the station. Okay. Terminate, nuke, maim, Earth, fry. Yeah, we'll see. You'll understand later. But remember that, of course it'll come back. So you wait a little bit and you eventually come to your destination. Eventually. Eventually. Approaching destination, so you really have to do this because you will pass right through and you'll have to lay in a course again and do the thing again. It'll be a little faster, I think, but now you do regular speed. Regular speed is kind of stop. Aye, sir. Boom. I'm tracking a ways beacon, sir. So you tell him to standard orbit? No? Okay. So just activate RRS. Aye, sir. Usk, it says. Usky. I don't know what the reference is. Must be an internal reference. Captain, I'm picking up a life form reading in the waste compartment. What? Captain, you better come down here. There are some strange scratching and whining noise coming out of the trash bin. So I think you have to do this, but maybe not. Maybe you can wait, but we'll do this now. There's definitely something in there, Captain. Could be dangerous. You go first. Can we talk to him? So you open up this thing. What the? Hey, he's a cute little bugger. I think I'll keep him. I'll call him Spike. Oh. Hey, where are you going, little fella? Nah, I'm sure Cliffy won't mind cleaning it up. It has the appearance of aroma of rotting garbage. My, what a lovely smell you discovered. Okay, so I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's do that other pickup. Mad. I love you guys. Hey, thanks for leaving this mess back here for me to clean up. Real captain-like of you. That little acid-pilling beasties you turned loose is roaming around, burning holes and everything. You better take care of him fast before he eats through the hole and kills us all. So I usually do that like right now, but I won't, just to see if it goes wrong or something. Let's lay in a course for... was it Gangularis, the other one? Not sure. PU, okay. PU. And you can go to all these things. I don't know if I can go to the space bar right now. Maybe not. I don't know. PU 92767. 92767. Poop. Coordinates locked in. Yeah, we have to move now. Like, no, we're already at regular speed, you pinhead. Whoops. It was a slip. It slipped. My mouse slipped. Approaching our destination, Captain. Activate RS. We get another animation. So yeah, the first time I played it, even though I loved it, I loved the game, because I hated Space Quest 4 at the time. I was kind of Space Quest 4 just pissed me off so much. And the puzzle here are interesting, rather unusual, missing a stock on priority frequency 2. I'm putting it on screen. Maggot to dung heap, come in dung heap. Maggot to dung heap, come in dung heap. This is dung heap. What in the Pleiades are you doing on this frequency? We have a really hot load of goods that needs to be disposed of right away. I thought I told you never to call me here. Meet me at the usual place and we'll discuss it. Dung out. Dung heap out. Ooh. Transmission terminated. Sprint. I'm sorry, Captain, but I wasn't able to pin down the source of the transmission. Interesting. Yeah, let's just say like this, and I'll take a little break and be coming back in a couple of minutes. Okay, let's get back to this mission. So now we have to lay in a course to kiss your ass goodbye. Essentially, that's the name of the planet. Where is it? What? Scummvm. I'm looking at the manual and I can't find it. Trachis, Q, Gingivitis, Lukazuk 2, Monostat, Clorox 2, Gangularis, Commodore, Space Bar, PU, and Spitui. Eh? Like, I can definitely look it up, but it should be here. What? Oh, is it KU? I think it's... yeah. That's stupid. Yeah, it must be. Oh my god, that's kind of a... like, I consider it kind of a puzzle. Because, like, if you're young and stupid, then you'll be like, no, it says Q. The planet is called Q. All the others, their name is all spelled out. And there's place for... well, there's a little lack of space, but they could have put that thing. Anyway, I'll show you. So you see what I'm talking about. Boop. Like you see this right here. Ooh. I think this is it, 20011. Let's try it out. Now. Two 0011, enter. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. So Lightspeed. What was that? We've been hit by a proton torpedo. A tractor beam was locked onto us, Captain. We're being pulled in. But by whom? Get us out of here, Drool. Helm not responsive, sir. Weapon system inoperative. We're being hailed, sir. I'm putting it on screen. Roger Wilco, under the authority of ERG's extensively revised Galactic Statute 25 blah blah, I hereby command you to beam down and surrender your person for arrest. Failure to comply with these instructions will result in the destruction of your ship and everyone aboard. Looks like that Gibbazoi Novelty Company still hasn't forgotten about that little piece of mail fraud you pulled on them back in Space Quest 2. I thought all this was over with after I had that run with Arnold on the planet Fleabot a few years back. You thought wrong, human. It just goes to show, never send a man-droid to do a womanoid's work. Can we come to some kind of arrangement? Beam down to the planet, your body will be disassembled and sold to various biotechnology firms to pay interest and collection fees. I'm scanning your ship. Any attempt to escape or subterfuge will result in the immediate annihilation of your ship and crew. You have 5 standard time units before I destroy your ship, Roger Wilco. Transmission terminated. I think she means business, Captain. I agree, and could you hurry up and beam down, sir, before she gets impatient and blows us all up? Just wait a second here. She's a womanoid. The womanoid, the womanator. Raise shields? Shields are already up, nice, okay, nice. That's done, so let's fire. Not operational. Okay. So I guess we'll have to beam down. Well, she's not going to get me without a fight. Whatever you say, sir. Been nice knowing you. Oh. Spike! Heal, boy! Heal! Captain, do something with that critter of yours. He's spilling great holes in my deck. I have other things to do right now. Just give me a second. Energize. I'm already at 470 points. Meanwhile. Bye-bye. Okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. This area reminds you of the decor of resort on Eroticon 6 where you once vacationed. All that's missing are 6 bathing beauties and a tub of crazy glue. A lovely pond is formed by the waterfall. The scene would be idyllic if you weren't being hunted by a killer android. The babbling waterfall splashing noisy in the pool. Blah blah blah. Oh. Aha! There you are! See if you can outrun my energy bolts of death, broom jockey. I want to live. I want to live. She's soaking capabilities on me makes me. I wouldn't give a 10 organ. Ah man, I skipped this thing again. The shady alcove looks like it would be a nice place to stop. Pitch a tent, cave out for a while, if only we weren't running for your life at the moment. Let's go here. Nope, this is not the way. This large hollow log is about the same diameter as Roger's body. Looks like it might be time to start an exercise program. Tree grows precociously from. Okay. You can pick this up, I know. No! Oh my god. These digitized. These, like. Digitized animations are so awesome. For some reason I still prefer the model of the Space Quest 4, but yeah, this is a little later in the evolution of the engine, so they could do a little more, it seems, with some of the animations. Uh-oh. I can jump there, I think. No, 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 no. This is not what I have to do right now. I think that's... First, I have to get a banana, remember? Uh-oh. We saw some banana, if you were really, really attentive. Put right there. Fruit saying. These are bananas. Ah, I didn't pick up the branch. No. It was right there. Ah, it's right there. She's really not efficient in killing me. I'm a really easy target. Just come in, kill me. You have lasers, you have jump jets. You can be invisible. No. Why did you go there? You have to remember in this game you can't get stuck. So all these things I could have skipped. So you know, first time you play when this came out, nobody could know, but yeah, now you know. If you're watching me, boop, pick that thing. You managed to grab one of the pieces of fruit and liberate it from the swinging cluster. Then, shoving it into your pocket, you add to the increasingly impressive bulge in your uniform. Okay, going through this. So I have to shove the banana in there, but first, I need to see her. And the first time I did this, it was completely by accident. I just did the thing in the right order and it was nice. But the second time I was like, whoa, what am I doing wrong? So there's like a combination of things you need to do. You first need her to come here to do the thing. Like to do this. I think I can then just go down there. Not sure. No. After having the interior of the cave redecorated with your entrails, you conclude that entering a cavern known to contain a killer entrail can be as hard as 2 ones out. Oh yeah, now I remember. Okay, yeah. Yeah. No. We got this. It's quite clever, really. It's really not. You can't enter this, but you can do this, I think. Get closer. What? Ah, no, don't do that. Now it won't work. She's not, like, there anymore. Okay, doing this again. Okay, she's there now. Okay, I will save right here. I have to roll the boulder in there. You'll see. Boulder. So you just jump on the other side. There you go. Then you can come up here, I think. No, that doesn't work. So you put your hand on the boulder. Yeah, that's it. Looks like your boulder. You boulder over with your ingenuity rock. She's cooling jet's cooling her pool below. Good work. And nothing to do in there. So I think I have to go there. To go down. It'll wake her up. And then she'll be super pissed. By stretching your limit ingenuity to the fullest, you've managed to knock out WD-40's cloaking mechanism. The downside is now she's really ticked off. Yeah, your name is WD-40. That's a reference to a product that exists, if you didn't know. I know you're here somewhere, Wilco. Come out and face me like a woman. I find it nice that she says that. It's your destiny. So you have to do this. Put the banana in the exhaust port. So I wanted to do the banana in the exhaust port before, but you really have to knock the boulder over. This is important to pick up that head. Let's look at it. Brown metallic object. It's the head. Yeah, clearly it's a head. If you don't pick it up there, you have to go back here. It's kind of annoying. I tested it out because you can't miss it, but you can. Hey Captain, well you're still in one piece. The ship's scanners picked up a large explosion and we drew lots to see who got to come down and collect your remains. And you lost? Nope, I won. But I'm relieved to see you anyway, sir. It will save a lot of uncomfortable explanation back at Starcon. I see you got the robot's head there, sir. I've been looking for it. Now I'll beam you back up to the ship and then finish picking up the pieces down here. Whoop, whoop. But you have to like go back immediately. It's kind of dumb. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So I will need that thing, so I'll just show you what you need to do. You need to put it before doing that. Just open this up. You put it in there and you close it up. But if you, I will save because I don't want to do this again. If you go here, this will trigger another animation, I think. Oh, no, it goes away. So you have to put some stuff in there. Hey, eel boy, eel! Gotta find some way to calm him down. The olds stay. Spike, heal boy, heal! You think you are Cliff beaming in, it might be a good idea to give him the android's head. We'll just restore this. So if you don't want him to go out each time, you have to put this in. Get it? Antacid? Poor little fellow must have eaten something that didn't agree with him. Those antacid should reduce the acidity of his metabolism. Yeah. and then you go out. It's kind of weird. You go out, and then it says, "You think you heard Cliffy beaming in? Might be a good idea to give the android head." They opened up that thing, go back in. Hey Cliffy, I have something for you. Put in the head. I just wanted to get a head. Your sense of humor is surpassed only by your captaining skills, sir. Here, I have something you might be interested in. Which is not saying much. I was putting this WD-40 unit back together, and I had a couple pieces left over. Thought you might like a souvenir. Here you go. Thanks, I guess. And this is important. So I'm guessing that you could go like away from here without doing this first, but you really need to do it. Trust me. You don't want to come back here. But when you look at the thing, it says that it's a cloaking mechanism for this ship, I think. Hey, why would beam here? I wonder if this little device had something to do with it. But yeah, if you look at it, it says a leftover of part of Scummvm's overall. Oh, just that. Just says that. Interesting. Did you use your on yourself or yeah? Oh, it's not a cloaking. It's just this ship. Opening up the ship. Go on without me, Captain. I'm not gonna make it. The design of the ship's cockpit utilized an unconventional layout and has vaguely menacing feel about it. The lovely environs. There you go. Environs. But somebody says in English you can say environs, but not environ. The lovely environs of kiss your ass goodbye. Get it now? Kiss your ass goodbye. Kiss your ass goodbye. Even that took me a while before figuring that out. But yeah, kiss your ass goodbye because this is where you die, but I will not die. Spartan, totally utilitarian interior indicator of the city's single-minded ambush. This baby is probably rigged with all sorts of legally effective security devices. Yeah, you can have some fun here. Zooey, the electromagnetic security system has reduced you to a stick of hero jerky. So you have to open this up. You really have to know your stuff. Aha, this must be where the cloaking device is housed. It's some sort of locking mechanism. This should be easy to crack open. This could be considered, not this, but the other thing. Pixel hunting. Okay, so here... Uh-oh, it appears that you have triggered some sort of alarm. Better get this thing and get out of here fast. Get this thing. You don't even know what you're doing. So this, then you have to pick up the cloaking device secured in place. Oh, maybe if I would have talked to Cliffy, it would have given me some kind of like, oh, we need to get that cloaking device for this ship, maybe. Oh, he said it, and I didn't pay attention, but send it to mechanism. Yeah, so this seems super complicated. Everybody has. I never seen somebody like understand what's going on here. They just click, and. But here it's not really complicated, and I didn't need a walkthrough or anything. This game I just played it and finished it without any help, no whatsoever. It's not really a hard point and click. If you finish Space Quest 4, which I think I didn't finish Space Quest 4 when I first played this. I think I'm not sure. So yeah, if I remember correctly, we do this, 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 then this, this, this. Oh, uh-oh. This, that's it. That's it. You see? It's not so complicated. Good job, now get out of here. Ah, she's gonna blow. I got it. Let's move before this thing blows. Really like the design of the ship. Ah. Ooh. Oh wow, Chief. Did that hurt? It looked really painful. You okay? Fine. Perfect. Now, help me up. Now, help me up. I should have made the voice. I get around to installing this device as soon as I finish my repairs to the android. Are you sure that fixing her is a good idea, Cliffy? I'm still not sold on the whole plan. Trust me, sir, just because you two had a slight misunderstanding, there's no reason she can't become a valuable member of the crew. Slight misunderstanding? Cliffy, she tried to kill me. Well, there is that, but I'm pretty sure I can crank down her lethality settings a couple of notches. Afterwards, she'll probably just want to beat you severely. That's not going to cut it, Cliffy. I suppose you're right, sir. It's probably kinda hard to captain a ship if you've been beaten senseless, but I do think it will help keep you on your toes if she took a random swing at you now and again. I don't want her to so much as scowl at me, Cliffy. Alright, sir, have it your way. Okay, let's talk to you. Too engrossed. Can't captain it. WD-40 doesn't appear to be functioning right now. She'll probably make a great science officer once Cliffy gets her up and running, provided she doesn't try to kill you first. I'm gonna pick him up because I'm gonna need it soon, and I don't want to forget to pick him up. And I think you can keep him in your inventory without any problem. I think. I don't know. You have to put it in there once, but afterward, I think he's okay. He's like tamed or something. Oh, maybe not. You have to put him back in. Thank you for taking care of your critter, Captain. I finally managed to patch up the deck. Status? Finished our mission, Captain. Let's take some R&R at the spacebar. So that's a place in the game you could be like, what can I do? I just did what they told me, and so she just tells you. And in the course, I just told me that he wants to R&R. R&R at the spacebar 69869. Whoops. 69869. Enter. Coordinate locked in. Spacebar. Light speed. Spacebar, but I think spacebar will be next episode. This is it's a good place to end this, I think. So till next time, guys. I will be playing some Might and Magic tomorrow, and then more Space Quests will be Thursday. So remember to have some fun, guys. Peace. Approaching our destination, it seems.